it benefits them. And let's activate the little chat screen here so we can keep an eye on your questions. All right, perfect. Well, thank you very much to everyone who is joining today's session. We will be holding a series of sessions throughout this week where we will be talking about the NV Global Compensation Plan, reinforcing each of the bonuses, and explaining everything in great detail so that everyone is absolutely clear about what they are going to earn, why, how much, how, and where. All right? So let's get started. Well, first of all, as you already know, NV Global's profits come from the development of technology, a compensation plan, and the entire financial muscle that the company has as such. The technology development part is mainly for people who are using the wallet, the exchange, and everything else that comes with that project, all right? We're going to be holding another round of training sessions on the whole topic of technology development later on, so stay tuned for that, all right? So today we're specifically going to talk about the compensation plan, right? And the compensation plan is broken down from the ambassador program of the part of the NV Global Finance Project. All right. So in finance, you can activate plans starting from $50 and receive a benefit of 8% per month, 8% profit on your own plans. The contract lasts 12 months and withdrawals are a minimum of $30, and you can only withdraw on the 15th and 30th of each month. But here's an important detail. Withdrawals of bonuses, all right? Withdrawals of bonuses from the plans can be made at any time. Now, when it comes to your own plans, that's where the withdrawal rule of the 15th and 30th of each month applies, okay? Only for your own plans, withdrawals are on the 15th and 30th of each month. All bonuses can be withdrawn at any time as long as you have more than $30, all right? If you have any questions, just write to me in the chat. I'll be reading them, all right? I'm keeping an eye on it. So the program has an advantage, which is that thanks to the sales you make, you can earn from 5 to 20% in commissions on direct sales, among others. This is just one of the commissions you can earn within the program. Starting with this, because it's something really great for people who are new to the company, there's something called the Fast Start bonus, where during the first 14 days, people who reach a certain sales volume will be able to earn some bonuses. So I'm going to explain them next. If within the first 14 days, a person who is new to the company manages to enroll 5 people, each of whom activates a plan of at least $500, then they will automatically receive a bonus of $150, okay? And if in addition that person is new and within the first 14 days not only enrolls 5 people with $500 plans, but instead enrolls 5 people with $1,000 plans, then they won't receive a $150 bonus, but rather a fast start bonus of $300. This is to reward the effort and dedication of someone starting out in the company and also to recognize the trust they have placed in the project. That's why those 2 bonuses are activated for them, okay? Next, we're going to start explaining the rest of the commissions and rewards that finance offers for everyone, okay? This now applies to everyone, not just for the first 14 days, but for any user who is active in the program. So we have 6 types of bonuses that you can earn within the NV Global Compensation Plan. The first is the direct bonus, the second is the differential bonus, the third is the awards, the fourth is the margin bonus, fifth is the business pass, and sixth is Neibau, okay? So today we're going to talk about some of these bonuses, and throughout the week we'll be discussing the rest, all right? So today we're going to talk about the direct bonus and the differential bonus. So direct bonuses. Direct bonuses are a 5% generated by the plans that your referrals activate. The only requirement is to have an active plan of at least $50. What does this mean? This means that in order to receive those direct bonus commissions, in other words, those commissions for the sales you make, you must have an active plan within NV Global. With just one active plan within NV Global, you'll be able to earn all the commissions that come from that point on. If you don't have any active plan and you make a sale, unfortunately, that bonus will be lost. It's not like, for example, today you didn't have anything active, you made a good sale but had nothing, then you activated a plan, it won't be paid to you retroactively. Anything you sold before having the plan is lost. It can't be recovered, okay? So it's very important that when someone joins NV Global, they activate their plan before working with the referral system, all right? Can you please confirm for me with a raised hand or in the chat how we're doing so far? If we're good, if you have any questions, anything at all, remember, I'm keeping an eye on the chat. All right, great, we're doing well. So when we all join NV Global and activate our first plan of $50, we all start at rank 0. We all start at rank 0. And at rank 0, how much do you earn in commissions? A 5% direct bonus. As we start working, as we begin inviting people, and as we start generating sales of plans within the company, this sales volume will be reflected in a rank increase. And this rank increase will be reflected in a higher direct bonus commission that you will receive. So a person who is at rank 0 earns a 5% commission, but someone who has managed to generate $5,000 in sales, for example, is no longer at rank 0, but is now at rank 3. And their direct bonus commission is no longer 5%, but 6.5%. And for example, if this person not only sold $5,000, but sold $10,000, for instance, then they are no longer rank 3, but now rank 5. And their direct bonus increases to 7.5%, as you can see here. This bonus will keep increasing as the rank increases and as the commission increases. So this amount will keep increasing for all these bonuses until it reaches a maximum of 20% for people who are rank 30. Okay? People who are rank 30, sorry. People who are at rank 30 need to have a total of $30 million in sales overall. And after that point, they will then earn a sales commission of 20% on the plans that the people they invite to the business activate. Rules for this. Let me see. I forgot to mention something important. Look. No, actually, we're good. That's fine. So up to this point, is everything clear? No more questions, right? Yes, the commissions increase by 0.5, 0.5, 0.5 as the rank increases, okay? So in the same way, the commissions go up by 0.5 for each additional rank you have, all right? Good. So here we're going to look at an example. So let's see up to 20. Very well. Here we're going to look at an example. Let's suppose that Juan is at rank 0 and earns a 5% commission. This is an example of someone who is just starting out in the company. It turns out that this person sold a $100 plan to someone named Anna, also sold a $500 plan to Miguel, and also sold a $1,000 plan to Luisa. So each of these plans he sold earned him a direct bonus of 5% because his rank is 0. Then it generates a 5% commission. Therefore, for his first sale of $100, he earns a bonus of $5. For his second sale of $500, he earns a bonus of $25. And for his third sale of $1,000, he earns a bonus of $50, for a total of $80 in direct bonus commissions, having invested only $50. In other words, with his sales commissions, he basically recovered the capital he invested and already has $30 additional for this generation. What do you think about that? I mean, someone can easily get much more than $50 out of this, even up to $1,000 or more in bonuses, thanks to the work of inviting people and sharing this excellent opportunity. In fact, on the YouTube channel, we have, let me look it up for you here. On the YouTube channel, we have a video where Juan Manuel explains to us how he did it, because one of the things he developed when starting the project in Global was to create that, to implement that strategy. He started with $50, and with the same $50 he began with, he generated commissions that he then reinvested and managed to activate much more. I'm going to play it for you here right now for a moment so you can see and hear it clearly. Is the sound being shared? Yes? Please let me know if you can hear it.
On this side, 608 on this side, and having bonuses that right now these accounts add up for us. What you're seeing here, $500, $250, these are bonuses that the company gives us.
So I'm going to explain it to you. Here, what he's showing us are all the plans that have been activated for him purely as bonuses, thanks to the sales he has made within the company. As he made sales, new bonuses were activated for him. And what happens with these bonuses? So those direct bonuses those direct bonuses generate a commission for him, but in addition, they will also earn him other rewards that we will be looking at later on in the system. Within the intensive course we have this week, the compensation plan. So I want you to see that we've only looked at the first type of bonus, and even at this point we can see how just by getting started with $50 I can easily recover it, be out of risk, and also start activating the rest of the compensation plan that the company offers. All right, we can even see it right here in the same example we have here. So this would be the bonus for direct sales. Let's move on to the second bonus. So the second bonus is the differential bonus, where you have the option to earn the difference between your direct bonus and the sales generated by your team, even if they are not your direct referrals. This is the best part. What's going on? It turns out that Juan is rank 6, right? So a person who is rank 6 has the possibility of earning an 8% commission as a direct bonus. And he has a referral named Anna, who is rank 0. A rank 0 has a direct bonus of 5%. This person makes a sale of a $1,000 plan. That means that Anna, who made the sale to Maria for $1,000, is going to earn 5% because that's her rank. Her rank is 0, and 5% is the commission generated for being at that rank. That 5% is $50. But it turns out that from there upward, the highest rank belongs to Juan. And Juan's rank is 8. And between the 8 that Juan has and the 5 that Anna has, there is a 3% difference, right? That's why it's called a differential, because it takes the difference between the bonus Anna receives and the bonus the sponsor receives. So 5 minus 8 equals 3. And that 3% difference is what the main sponsor, or Juan in this case, is going to take. And what did Juan have to do to earn this differential bonus? Nothing at all, because he already did the work just by inviting Anna. The work here was done by Anna. However, Anna generates profit, but so does Juan. So this bonus is generated every time someone on your team, because it says, even if they're not directly sponsored by you. What does that mean? It means that if at any point, for example, Maria makes a sale, let's say Maria invites, I don't know, Carolina here, for instance, right? Let's say she invites Carolina, and let's say Carolina then is going to invest $5,000, okay? Carolina is going to invest $5,000. At this moment, when Carolina invests $5,000, Maria is still at rank 0, right? In other words, she earns 5%, right? Let's do this properly here. So it generates 5%. That means Maria is already earning. For Maria, that would be, well, how much exactly? How much? Come on, write it there for me. Exactly 250 USD, which would be just 5%, right? Then at this point, when Maria invited Carolina, Anna already has the next rank active because she has already billed $1,000, right? With $1,000, she is already rank 1, which means she no longer gets 5, but 5.5%. Now there's a difference, right? She now has 5.5%. So there's already a difference. A difference of how much? How much? Tell me. A difference of how much? Of 0.5%? Exactly. So she's going to earn $25, right? Which is equal to 0.5%, which is the difference between this 5% and this 5.5, right? And here Juan would also be earning. And Juan, how much would he be earning? The differential. He has 8, they have 5.5. That means Juan would earn a commission of 2.5% on the total amount, and 2.5% of $5,000 is what we need to figure out. So let's see. If we take 5,000 and multiply it by 2.5%, which is the same as multiplying by 0.025, we get the answer. 5,000 times 0.025 equals $125. So if I'm not mistaken, that means Juan would receive a commission payment of $125 for this transaction. In other words, for selling $5,000 worth of goods at a 2.5% commission rate, Juan earns $125. Let's see. So in total, how much have we distributed up to this point? We have 250 plus 25 plus 125. We have $400 distributed in total, right? Based on the investment, which was $5,000. There you have the 8% distributed in total, okay? So that's how the difference is distributed. That's how the difference is distributed. All of this adds up to an 8% distribution because that's the highest rank the main person has within the team. So whatever is left over from the difference between one rank and another is earned by the leader who has the highest rank and the difference, the highest leader, and so on. All right? Please let me know if everything is clear or if you have any questions about this bonus, please. Tell me what you think. Or just send me a hand there, please, to confirm that absolutely everything is super clear and fully understood, or if there are any doubts at all. Great, awesome, awesome. Everything is super clear. Well, so these were the first two bonuses that we wanted to explain in today's session, since we know that the compensation plan topic is a bit dense and can get confusing if we cover everything in a single session. So we want you to study them one by one so that everything is absolutely clear, all right? Tomorrow we will be going over the next two bonuses, which are the awards and the matching bonus, all right? So please make sure to pay close attention and don't miss it. You'll be able to learn about them in great, great, great detail. We'll even show a back office where these bonuses are already active so you can see what they look like, how they're generated, and also how they're paid out, all right? So thank you very much. I don't know if anyone has any questions. I think not. There aren't any. Very good. Excellent. Excellent. That means everything was extremely clear. So thank you very much to everyone who joined this session. I hope it was very useful and cleared up any doubts you might have had. We'll see each other in a little while for the business presentation. All right, take care. See you later.